Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Lissandra mid into a Yone. Lissandra got buffed this patch. The patch came out just a couple days ago, and the buff, in my opinion, was a pretty significant one. Also, we have Dark Harvest. Usually Dark Harvest is a pretty kind of for fun rune, in my opinion, for laners, but I'm going to try it out because Lissandra usually is very good at team fighting and triggering Dark Harvest, so that's why we have it this game. But anyways, Lissandra is kind of like a crowd control mage that has short CDs for good CC effects, like a slowing effect on the Q, your W is a snare around you, and your E is this dash move where you throw out a claw and you can retake it. But the gist of her is usually you're very short range, so you have to get really close to people. Your claw is super good for starting stuff. Your snare and ultimate synergize well because your ultimate causes you to go into a stasis. Or you can use it on an enemy to stun them. And then because you also have a snare, that means they can get CC'd for a long time, which is kind of ridiculous. Just auto attack them a few times. We can't get electrocute trigger because we don't have it, but that's still okay. Because we can just go for a Dark Harvested instead. I'm trying to harass this guy as much as I can to, like, get good chunks off, because the wave state is quite nice. And also, Yone is, like, not really that good of a champion during the early game, usually. So you can kind of punish him freely. It's just that I'm going to go eventually. Is the downside to what we're doing. But the wave is still, like, in a pretty good spot. He's down farm on me, which is good. He only has one, or he has no potions left. I have one potion left. And we have good harass on him. Our Q extends the range when we land it onto stuff. That's all it does. It doesn't, like, deal more damage if you hit something and then hit the enemy. It's just range extension. The range extension also feels like utter crap. Unless you are standing, like, literally right next to the minion. So, to hit people, like this guy from far away, using my Q to try to hit him usually will, like, never ever work. Unless I'm standing right next to the minion to extend the range like this. If you do it very far away and hit the tip of it, it barely goes further. It feels awful, so just be aware. Nice, another Dark Harvest stack. There's nothing really I can do to kill him here. All we will have is just a slight CS lead on this guy, and that's about it. And my Viego, who did a, I guess, in air quotations, gank, got himself killed. So my teammate, unfortunately, gave Yone an assist. That's okay, though. I'm just going to pop my potion in case they were going to, like, try to dive me or something, so... I don't have enough mana to probably continue fighting him because I'm just going to go so I'm just going to base here. My bot lane is doing okay. My top lane said that he was going to int this game, so at least we're aware that he's probably going to stay true to what he said, I believe, and will continue inting. Viego has died once, but Viego does do good inside of team fights with resets and stuff, so I guess it's not the worst thing to happen. Of course, with the changes to her Q, lowering the cooldown from 1 second. It used to be 4 seconds at rank 5. That was the buff that they gave her, and now it's 3. That's a very, like, significant buff. It's 1 second, but it already was a short CD, and that means a lot more uptime of my ability. Probably he doesn't really care about not using his ability all the time on me, but after he uses it like that, that means we can kind of pressure him back a little bit. So that's what I'm trying to do, because he shouldn't be able to get away with everything. He does have lifesteal, unlike me, but... I'm just gonna get the whole wave and then just back away. I mean, if he wants to lifesteal off that, that's fine with me. I think that I can probably just base really far and then just walk back. Because I kind of want my Lost Chapters so I never have to worry about mana concerns in this matchup. We should be good to go for that now. My ultimate Lissandra's base damages aren't really the best. Her AP ratios are okay. It's just that she has a lot of CC, which makes her really efficient at, usually, if you get fed, you can combo people, and it doesn't really feel like you can do much to stop the combo from you getting hit by everything, because you could, like, go in, Q, W, and then ultimate, and then Q again, and because you CC'd for a snare and a stun, you just prevented them from being able to do anything. Landed a good Q onto him from far away. Our Claw does have a super long CD, so that's like our get out of jail free card, kind of. If you get CC'd during the Claw, though, of your E, you can't reactivate it. So just be aware that there's a way to somewhat counter you, in a way. QCD is short, but... Oh, wow, it actually landed there? We're not even max Q just yet. Good poke again. I don't know if, like, Bard's gonna come mid, and if he does, that'd be kind of bad. But I have such good pressure on mid right now. Like, absurdly good pressure. Viego said that he wanted a gank. I don't know if there was... What on earth is this? Yeah, just do his camp, honestly. Okay, I feel like we can fight this, bro. If you wanted to. It is a little bit risky, but... I just want to get this guy a little tiny bit lower. But he's kind of far away. Nice. I'm not going to use that claw or anything, but we did get him so low that he's probably killable. Oh man, you walked up and ignited him instead of waiting for my next Q. Because that snare lasts so dang long, so I was hoping that he wouldn't do something like that, but nice. I mean, just a free kill. The Yone is just making too many mistakes with his trading patterns and getting himself chunked, and then he can never lifesteal back up because he's still getting hit by too many Qs, which is creating an issue of his health. And we were able to abuse that enough where also my teammate was around, which is very nice. Draven did die bot side during the roam, though, which is not good. That's pretty bad. Top lane's still, like, inting pretty hard, but we're gonna be very used to that this game. And then we'll buy... You know what? Maybe I shouldn't buy boots. Let's just buy Darkseal to be back mid, because maybe we can even snowball with it. Getting a little bit of Darkseal stacks could be very, very efficient sometimes. I'm not gonna be able to rotate to this very quickly, by the way. I'm super slow. I don't know if that means that that guy's gonna die or not, but... Do I want to just freeze this here? I feel like I do. I'm just trying to use one single minion every single time to try to hit him because there's no reason to do more than that. Because he will probably just try to shove. Massive trade for myself. So our QCD is getting kind of short, and of course it's not even maxed yet, but you can see that it's starting to get a bit more difficult to get away from me constantly queuing him, because I also have ability haste now. So that 3-second cooldown is now, the next one is 2.4 seconds. That's very, very short. So because I leveled up, I knew that my next Q would be a shorter CD, and because it's so spammable, what we can do is that we just ulti him, use my claw to get myself closer, because also he was running out of time of his E, because he only can use it for so long before he's, like, forced to go back, and then we can just easily land the last hit, because you can see how spam heavy we are already. We can spam all we want at this point. The game state is even, though, because of enemy bot side is inting, meanwhile our top side is inting, so we both have one inter on the team. Viego is, you know, farming up, and he, of course, will always be pretty substantial. All he needs is just one reset. I wish that I could have bought boots here without having to sell my potion. But we are very strong now. If I ever fight this Yone, I feel like it's pretty free to beat him. I am so freaking slow. I just took your thing from you. That's probably pretty upsetting, is it not? Probably just dead here. This is way too much, and it did upset him, definitely. I wish that I could have maybe been able to survive it, but they just burnt every single possible CD on me. If I have my ultimate up, it's probably okay too. You guys got me, I guess. Is it worth killing me for Scuttle Crab? Probably for them, but they won't have summoners for next team fight. So I'm hoping that we can maybe fight the objective now, because this guy literally just burnt everything. But maybe we can't because Jax won't be able to rotate to it. Darn. Well, it is what it is. We'll just have to rotate bot and just continue farming out and just getting our first quest. It seems that the run at me in a straight line play is a very effective one. We have so many Dark Harvest stacks during the early game, by the way. 7 at 11 minutes is not that bad for a laner, in my opinion. Yeah, they're disrespecting me hard. Or maybe this is just because he knows that he's so far behind that I barely got any money for doing that, so he just doesn't really care. I'm not really sure. But our QCD is very short. I'm landing Qs on him. I can just CC him, so I can then set up another Q afterwards because it's hitting pretty hard right now, and abuse him. So that's what we did. And then I also have bot lane shoved out, and I can go buy my boots, and our CS per minute is also looking great. We have 131 at 12 minutes. That's nice. I'll TP mid. I doubt that I can defend this, but who knows? Maybe the Maokai can be saved or something. I'm not really sure. No, they just gave up on it. Wow, I can't believe I landed 2 hits there. That's crazy. Dark Harvest trigger for myself. Dude, it's so insane how short CD of my Q it is. I really want that blue buff, I think. We're gonna go very quickly if I don't grab it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think that Draven also is the person that should go bot right now, but you know what? I'll just do it anyways. I guess that I could probably get down there just as fast as him. I just want somebody to collect bot side wave. Somebody has to do it because Ezreal just shoved in. He doesn't really care about staying alive or anything like that, so... Oh, nice. There's a ward there to clear. That's good. Oh, man. You literally just left it as soon as I arrived. My ultimate didn't deal damage because Yone's interaction with his E is not only is he CC immune, but my ultimate is this damaging thing at the feet of me, so... I also don't know how to fight with this Viego. Dude, this guy is getting so chunked again. Look. Kill him. What? Dude, actually, Lissandra is so insane at fighting nowadays. I can't run away from this. It's not possible, so... There's just way too many people all the time. Like, we have 0, 2 plus 0, 7, 0, and even if I can kill one of them, I can't kill all of them. That's okay, though. I'm just glad that I can definitely see the value of the buff. Like, my QCD is so short. I could kill this guy without my ultimate 100 to 0. That's insane. For itemization this game, because they have some bruisery champions, even this guy's going Trinity Force, I probably should go Liandry's, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go Shadow Flame first, because I guess we'll still, like, hit very hard when people get low with this. That Jax Wardhop definitely was not the best there. I just saw him kind of mess it up kind of badly. I just want the cannon, if anything. Nice, got it. Sick. that Garen's not even worth money. I think that's the worst part about these fights, is that even if they kill Garen, it's not going to be worthwhile for the team, which is bad. So... absolutely absurd how easy it is to kill this guy. I don't even have to try. Like, I just jump on him and he just straight up dies. Just like that. Not even needing to do anything. That's crazy, dude. Didn't realize how easy it would be. Oh, we'll just take a couple plates here. I feel like that's all I can really do, because I don't know where Volibear is, and I'm scared of that. I saw that Jax was last topside. We see that Ezreal, of course, is mid. We see now Volibear is, like, back. I can go buy this. We have Dragon coming up. I don't have my ultimate for it. Dude, are you serious? Okay, they tried to initiate on the team, and I got a good counter because my ultimate came back up, thankfully. And everybody died for them. Huge fight. Really good fight. That was 4v5 because Jax was not there. So the enemy team got super chunked during the beginning of the fight. Yone died. None of our... Lissandra passive is very good with Dark Harvest. That's why I have it. Because how Lissandra passive works is that whenever an enemy champion dies nearby you, they turn into this frozen, like, ghost that follows them like a Kog'Maw passive, the enemy, and then it will blow up and deal damage. And it can kind of chain react, where just getting those thralls to spawn, you're going to start getting more and more kills, because they don't have the good AP ratio, but the base damage is crazy high on it. Like, really crazy high. The base damage goes up to 520. Because Garen's bot side too, that probably means that even though I could easily beat this Yone in a 1v1 by, like, trying to cheese him, it probably is gonna not be me facing him. It's probably gonna be the Garen, and I can't fight him. I'm still going to go bot side and just try to farm out against him. It's not going to be the easiest to probably stop him from taking this turret, I think, but we'll do the best that we can. Wow, he kills me and doesn't die. Well played to Garen. He really got me there, I guess. Draven does not want to try to look for an ultimate because I think he's not paying attention. That's okay, though. Got it. So the plan was I kill the wave. He is forced to tank the turret. I'm able to combo him and, you know, do stuff, but it didn't work out. The worst news about it is that he didn't even play it well, where he used his W to counter my CC. That's the worst part about this. Because you can use Garen W to counter it, and he didn't do it on my ultimate, so I got a full ultimate duration off. Alright. Well, I didn't have my item, and he had 2 fully completed items plus some components. I mean, he is more fed than me. So I guess that is legal. Got it. Our use of Lissandra definitely is better oriented towards team fighting and stuff, but I never expected to lose that. I'm definitely dead here. No, I'm not. Wow. I can't fight more. Terrible news, dude. Okay, the wonderful news is that my teammates are still shoving, which means they should be able to take mid lane, and we're gonna trade for bot. I'm okay with this. That's kind of chill. They do Rift Herald bot. I'll just try to defend the bot. The next turret. They are not able to take mid lane, but there's no way that they just get, like, killed by Garen with the peel that they have, right? I was able to kill it. We see that they're going to be over here, but I don't have my ultimate available, meaning that I'm weak as heck. And also, they're getting collapsed on hard, which is not something that I could even rotate on, too, which is tragic, but just the way it is. The good news is that I could probably still farm out mid. Nice stun. That's kind of incredible. Aw, man, I'm gonna die without being able to get a frozen thrall off, but I did deal a lot. Oh no, there is one frozen thrall, actually. And it exploded on Ezreal and killed him, which spawned another thrall, but it's not gonna do enough here. It did kind of hit him hard, though, huh? Ooh. Yeah, and Jax just is not strong in the slightest. Well, that was a pretty decent team fight, considering we're, once again, playing this without a lot of our players, not getting caught and stuff. Like, for instance, Draven wasn't in that fight. So, Draven not being there is kind of a big deal. He instantly spawned, ran in, and killed himself, which is probably not the best way to play that either. That sucks. Yeah. It's probably not it. Sadly for us, when we use my ultimate onto the Volibear, if you didn't know, he also kinda doesn't really take, he's immune to CC, so my ultimate didn't do anything, is what I'll say. I wish that I could kill this guy. I feel like even if I flash on him and burn everything, it's probably not even gonna work, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Huh. What on earth is this? We could definitely win this. And now we should just do Baron. Immediately. Get Viego the resets. I don't know why they're playing so aggressive on us, but they haven't fought in a very long time. This Garen's been pushing and, like, doing a ton of stuff, right? So because he's been doing so much stuff recently, he probably has a bunch of money that he didn't spend, and I just wanted to fight him immediately because he doesn't have any magic resist yet. So if I'm able to hit him without his W being up, I kind of hit kind of hard. We definitely want to try to stop this guy from getting in, but yeah, nice, that's good. And then we just get the Baron, and that is a game-winning opportunity for us. Now, the only thing that matters is just finishing our next item, getting a little bit more AP. They still don't really have the most magic resist on their team, so probably not necessary to go Void Staff or anything. I could still go that Liandry's if I really wanted to, but I feel like I might be strong enough just with what I have now, and I can just go Death Cap instead and get higher AP too. There's like a different way of playing it if I really wanted to. Here, can you help me do this? I really want that blue buff. Looks like Yone can't beat the Jax. That's 1 in 10. That's perfect. If Jax can kill that guy, that's really good. Yeah, he was able to full buy an entire item, the enemy Garen, so he's incredibly strong. After being able to full buy an item, he had like 4,000 gold on him or something, I guess. And also, I don't think I could fight Volibear either. My main use as my character is disengage and engage, but I feel like disengage and engage versus their team comp is so challenging unless we're 5-man grouped. Okay. Well, guys, I took down 2 of them. I was in a 2v1 versus Ezreal and the Volibear, and I managed to almost kill both. How are you guys doing? We see that Draven is dead. We see that Viego is doing his best to get this kill. Was not able to. Bummer. So everybody's gonna die here. It's an ace, kind of, because Jax died recently, too. Interesting. Yeah, the Volibear, it kind of disrespected my damage a little bit. He just brute force ran at me, and if you do that, I'm just gonna kill you. Sadly, we didn't deal enough to Ezreal because that little bit of a barrier that he had just made it so he didn't take enough damage. But it was really close, though. That's why the Thralls are so good, right? I mean, when the Thralls start coming out, it's really insane. When an enemy champion dies near Lissandra. So it's mostly about just being near me. It's not even about, like, getting the kill itself, I guess. Volibear is now building, like, something that is, some type of magic resist item. I was gonna put some wards down in the area just in case something is going to happen. Bard's top. Interesting. It looks like that Jax is most likely going to die here, so because whoa, guys, hey, chill. We have to also defend top. We can't just like be trying to mess around with that guy. If you die, it's really bad because we're just gonna lose side lane. We'll just ult him just to kill him. There's really no reason not to, because my ultimate CD is only 40 seconds. So, I mean, as long as we're not doing really stupid plays where we step up for no reason to try to get, like, wave states and stuff, then it's good, because there's no reason to die right now. Nothing is up. Like, Dragon's coming up soon, but we don't have to be there immediately, and we have to wait for my R, otherwise I'm just not really that useful. I'll just build a death cap. Let's just deal the big damages and see how it goes. I feel like we might want to not go for this. It might be kind of challenging. The Jax is also going to get himself killed. I'm going to snare that guy so you don't die immediately. I'm going to ulti myself. And then I'm going to immediately Zanya so I don't die, even though I'm silenced. And then I snare him. The Bard ultimate didn't really do too much to us, and it was a successful fight. Cool. I was able to stall a lot of time. That's why Lissandra is very good for team fighting, because when people try to kill you, you can stasis yourself twice with Zanya's, and then that feels very weird because you're just waiting around for 4 seconds, and my teammates can collapse and help me, especially if the enemy team is standing in my R and stuff. Because it does okay damage. It does like 700 right now, right? I could just initiate on this guy, but... yeah, we'll get his ultimate for ultimate. I think I'm okay with that. I bet his ultimate CD must be higher than mine. I have ultimate hunter. So only 45 seconds on mine. Meanwhile, he probably has a solid, like, minute or something. Please don't get caught out right now. I'm just trying to base because I just want to heal myself a little bit. The Garen is back into his split pushing form, so he might continue just going bot lane and only caring about trying to take our base and not team fighting with the team anymore. Because if they team fight and lose, that's pretty bad. So he might be in that whole state of mind where he just does not care about anything but split push. Which is kind of respectable to him. I don't think we can even beat him in a fight, really, very easily. Because I can't really chase him down very well. Like, I'm going to try to rotate. If you can stun him, that's great. But otherwise, there's not much for me to really do to get on top of him. Because I'm so slow. Nice. So we just use the claw as the finishing. And then we immediately TP to this, because we don't have any TP boards, really. I don't know why supports don't put that down, but that's okay. This Ezreal's gonna go over the wall, so I'll just rotate. Wait, what? Where did he go? Wait, what? What? I don't even know where that guy came from, but okay, we found him. Cool, we gotta win the game. So yeah, that was Lissandra mid lane. This game was pretty challenging to win. But at least I got to do a really good showcase of, like, how crazy her new Q buff is for, like, how frequently you can throw it. It's actually very strong versus melee picks and stuff. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned if you want to see arena of it and all that. We'll look at the damage dealt at the end. And the Jax is all chatting towards the Garen, telling him that he's bad. What a classic case, huh? Damage dealt was highest by a pretty large margin. And yeah, so that was the game of it. Thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. This is the person I was playing against, in case you were wondering, who says that it's Master Tier last season, but they're currently D1. And they play jungle. But they played Yone last game, so I'm not really sure. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Lissandra in Arena. We are starting off with gold augments. We have one of them that is healing and shielding related. My teammate has Steal Your Heart. There's Phenomenal, which I feel like isn't really the best. Because I think that my CDs don't feel short enough to be able to use it well. I'll take it. Let's just see what happens. Because maybe I can stack AoE okay. I'm not really sure. Too bad there's like no way to even like try to harass these guys from this position. Like I can try to hit him here with that and then just go for the plant, but damn, teammate died fast. Now I don't know if I can kill. I can't. I tried to go for the plant and all too, but she has a shield. I haven't played against the new Shyvana, and I don't know if she has a shield or not. I was going to kill her if she doesn't have a shield with the WQE combo, but there's just no way to deal enough. I'm down to give everybody a free augment. I'm fine with that. We only got 15 AP that round, which is unfortunate because I feel like it feels nice if you can get 20 to 30 per round. Then it is okay. I don't even know what I would really want from this. Everybody has Lethal Tempo and Conquer. Holy crap. That is not the best for us, but it's definitely good for auto attackers. Well, oh well, I mean, we'll just do the best that we can. I mean, we can stack Conquer ourselves for AP. It's just not really the easiest to do. It's definitely better champions. This Cogma now has Lethal Tempo, Conquer, and also Twice Thrice. That's so absurd for him. My teammates should be okay, though, too. I feel like Conquer and Lethal Tempo is definitely good for Shyvana. So at least she has something that benefits her. Phew, that was close. Almost got hit by that. You actually got hit by that? I'm just gonna have to go to the other side. There's literally no way to fight this. I mean, that's what you kind of get for playing Liss, in my opinion. At least, Shyvana. At least we got a little bit of AP before we could do anything. Because there's just no way for us to win as soon as she gets pillared. She thinks that me leaving her after she got pillared is somehow my fault, but maybe just don't get pillared in the future. Pillar is kind of a big deal. It does a lot of damage. It also cut her off from getting the plant, too, which made it even worse, so they just immediately initiated on us. But at least now she's level 6, so I feel like me and her both benefit a lot from being able to just use our ultimate to CC people, because beforehand it wasn't really the easiest to really fight. She still has a long ways to go for her augment, too. Her augment doesn't really do anything just yet. Meanwhile, mine only gave a little bit of AP, and it's still a struggle to even get it online, but we're still trying. Oh, you don't start off with your ultimate up? Wow, I actually predicted that she would come back. That's funny. This one's gonna spawn first, so I guess I'll just go for it. Just ulti myself just to damage her and get stuff back. Shyvana's on that side. She'll probably be able to win. I'm also not trying to, like, kill her immediately by ulting, because I'm trying to get my Phenomenal up, and I just want to, like, hit her with more abilities so I can stack a little bit more, because as you can see, it's barely given me, like, any AP this game. 36 is terrible. It's really bad. So I'm trying to min-max as much as I can so we can try to get the number just a little bit higher so I can actually benefit from it a bit more. Because right now it's looking rough. Back to basics on that Shyvana. She also is going Heartsteel, but my teammate that went Heartsteel actually has a benefit of going Heartsteel. And I kind of just feel like going flat pen, I guess, and just, like, bursting people, I suppose. We'll just go super burst heavy this game, because this is just the best way to play it. That hit me? Really? I'll just, like, ulti just to deal big damage, I guess. That's all I can really do, though. Nice. Good kill. The enemy Shyvana also doesn't really have their ultimate popped. They just don't really... Oh, yeah, because they have back to the basics. That's right. I just want one of the plants if possible. And that person dies too. And how much stacks did we get? 53. Hey, the number is starting to get okay now. That's not bad. I got a Wigglets. Ooh, I kind of like that. I don't think I want to take Transmute Chaos because this is just like way higher AP numbers, and usually that is really effective. Getting high AP usually feels pretty dang good. I'm fine with that. Even though Transmute Chaos maybe could have given me Wigglets and something else, usually it doesn't, so I'm not going to risk it. Slow Cooker and Dreadbringer. Dude, that's actually not that bad for her at all. And she... Whoa! She only has gotten Prismatics from Transmute Gold, or Transmute Prismatic, and hers isn't bad. Wisdom of Ages is good. Wisdom of Ages is good for, like, an HP stacking build, too. Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't get to press R on myself. Dryer Sword. Yeah, my bad, dude. I was trying to heal myself from pressing R, but honestly, I didn't anticipate him to crit me for 600, which is most of my HP. I will be more patient in the future. I thought that I could get away with at least looking for poke, but I can't. I'm not allowed to, actually. It's too risky. Even taking one single hit was already disastrous because of how much damage he did. I should have looked... I was too busy looking at Soraka's things that I didn't notice he has Draw Your Sword, which is kind of bonkers for how much damage he can deal if we get near him, too. It's my fault for not paying attention to that part of it. So we'll just go Zanya's, and then we go Deathcap because we have to finish the Wooglet quest, and then that will increase our AP in a good way. They have a Shyvana... They have Wisdom of Ages. Oh, they have a Morgana that has just like healing-oriented build. My teammate has a long ways to go to get his Heart Seal stack, so I guess we'll just like run away from them and kite backwards unless somebody gets hit by a bind. If somebody gets hit by a bind, then it's a huge deal. Alright, we will wait for your ultimate. They have to wait for their ultimate too, believe it or not, because they also have a Shyvana. Dude, I can't even get my W off to run from that guy. I'm not strong enough. I mean, you're doing good damage to that guy, though. Nice. Got a little bit of Heart Seal stacks for herself. I definitely am not getting too much AP because the rounds are kind of fast, but at least we have something that will, like, benefit this gold augment that doesn't give us the best AP, and the Wooglets will increase that amount by a percentage. It increases your AP by 50%, so increasing at least this by 50% still is kind of substantial. Makes it a lot more, strong. I feel like Xerath is really good in Arena. I feel like his stun is insane. Okay, we got a Fortune Shard. I think we take that. If we wanted to, we now can probably try to, save our money to probably still buy regular items, not prismatics, but not anvils, because Wooglets is a Zanya's and a Deathcap combined. That means that we have an extra slot, and usually if you spend your money on anvils, I've realized that when it gets to the extreme late game where people are finally finishing up their builds and like selling boots and stuff, you have an extra slot where your starting item still is, because sadly, well, not sadly, but because they combine, you technically have 2 items in one, so you can have 7 items instead of 6 with Wooglets, which makes it even, like, crazier, because it already is really efficient, but now it gives you an extra item slot. That's super good. Oh my gosh, no, please. Oh wait, I can actually res my teammate maybe, unless she has her ultimate back up, but... Yeah, it's too much. Does one of them die? No. Did you even get a single heart steal stack? Dude, your steal your heart quest is not ever gonna work, dude. Don't ever ult Leona? Dude, my bad. Apparently, every single time you're dying, it's up to me to kind of save you, huh? They're just ignoring me and going for you, and I'm landing everything onto them. I'm slowing them down, but they just don't care. Doing the best that I can to keep you alive. At least we get another augment this round that maybe can, like, change the tides of these fights, because it's still looking pretty rough for us. I'm fine with it also being the ring thing, because we're playing Lissandra. We're about to get kicked out, though. We can get a little bit more HP. Yeah, we'll take that. Screw it. I just wanted to reroll to see if I got Adapt, because Adapt would at least also make it so it increases my HP by a percentage. Besides having to build AD, you could just have a higher AP number. Oh, we're so dang close to being able to buy our item. In fact, I guess if I sold this and I bought Guardians, then I could have had one completed item and seen if I found Death Cap, and then next round, I didn't have to save my money. I probably could have done that. And I'm gonna die without being able to cast my R, because they just unfortunately CC'd me and I couldn't really do anything about it. Oh, but Shyvana honestly has too much damage, dude. Thank goodness she's able to win on her own. I'm really worried because it feels like sometimes if I die, I'm not sure if we can even, like, win. So thank goodness she's able to. We're going to lose in one more round if we lose. Oh, also I should not sell my starting item, but it's already too late, sadly, for us, so that's what we are stuck with. Tragic. That means I kind of just want to buy it back. I can't even undo. You're supposed to sell the rod, which would have been better. What I can do is just buy a legendary, just see whatever I get. Probably would want none of these. I'd take Horizon because it's the only one available and just rebuy the item that I had previously because honestly it still gives you a ton. But that's because of our mistake that we made, huh? And Mikhail's on Ambessa. Got it. Oh, we'll just have to ulti this for myself. I'll Lissandra immediately just because I don't want to get hit while waiting for my CDs, and we'll just kill this guy pretty quickly. I don't actually need a hitter, right? I did. I mean, there's no way that my teammate loses. Nice. Huge. Good stuff. We were able to still... Dude, she still doesn't have her thing done. Oh, she's still so far away from getting the Heartsteel stack. At least we deal a lot. Damn, that guy is fast on Jhin. Oh, but he's still lost. A lot of people about to get kicked out, huh? Magic Pen or movement speed? I think that the Magic Pen is probably going to be better later on, but the movement speed for this round is probably best. Because being able to catch the super fast Jhin is important. And because we're so far away from getting another item, and I'm worried that we might lose, I'm just going to start buying stuff, because we got Flat Pen ×2? That's kind of crazy. We deal true damage. We have 80 Flat Pen, and they both have, like, no magic resist, so I deal true damage to them, and I also have, like, a ridiculous amount of AP. Oh, I messed up my Q. Well, that's tragic, but if she can't kill that guy, then that's on her, because this Jin's gonna kill me. Watching Shyvana. Nice, good pick. Good kill. That guy probably doesn't kill you. This was all my fault for us almost losing, so at least we're still gonna be able to win it probably through her, because I don't think that Shyvana can get kited by this guy. I think she's trying to stall for Heartsteel, because that's like the best way to play it. But unfortunately, she knows that it's also kind of risky, because if they do get rezzed, it could, like, be disastrous for the final part of the fight. So, using a dash, blink, or teleport gives you a shield. Constantly heal while moving, or electrocute and phase rush. I guess Electrocute and Phase Rush is probably going to be the best possible way to run away from these guys. And we will also take the Armor and Magic Resist. This Leona's build is weird. She said that last time it was because of Vi engaging on her, so I'll literally just wait because of you. How about that? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just ulti myself, not gonna lie. I feel like that's kind of okay. I can't move. I'm stuck. Nothing really we could do, but... The good news is that we did the best that we could with getting 4th. I feel like Lissandra just is not really able to, like, win those rounds. She was saying the Vi, who initiated on me, used her ultimate on me, and I CC'd her and was also running away, but Siobhan is just, unfortunately... I don't know what's wrong with that guy. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Lissandra in Arena. We are starting off with some silver augments. Not really the best ones available. We have stat anvils, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Wow, damage on auto attack is definitely not it. I'm just going to continue rolling and just see if I got adapt. Wow, we are so lucky. We are actually so lucky to find that. Dude, I kind of don't like that it doesn't give me mana, and I feel like the buying the Guardians just because it turns into EP still doesn't really feel that good because of the mana issue, so I'm just not going to do that. We'll build Mer mana, of course. I got one of those. Oh man, me taking the portal instead of him probably was pretty bad. I'll try to make it so he gets all 3, though, by just, like, joining in on the fight immediately, and it seems to be working out with that, at least now. Because we have, like, somewhat low CDs. I'm just gonna take it so he can't have it. Probably need to kill at least one of these guys, otherwise I can't 1v2. So as long as one of them dies and then that, like, happens here, this is not that bad, I think. What does this guy have? Does he have the curse power one that's immobilizing? He does. Dang, he's gonna have so many stacks this game from that. But not bad. My teammate has Infernal Soul. They had Firefox? Wow. I'm kind of surprised that we won that, because they had some pretty good stuff. Probably doing the rerolls is nice. You can get really crazy stuff with Adapt. Like, you can get really crazy strong in multiple ways. You can go the Overlord's Bloodmail with HP way, you can go the mana way with Talisman, you can go the way of, maybe getting lucky with sharing stats with your teammate if they have HP themselves with, like, Twin Mask. There's a lot of, methods available to get really high AP numbers. Otherwise, you just get a lot of AP, like, a decent amount. And you don't become super OP, but you become, like, pretty powerful. On, like, the Mermana spike. I kind of want Talisman only because of the having, Adapt. Talisman is so goofy with the chance of rolling mana. If you get, like, a 2,000 to 3,000 mana roll, which is not actually that difficult to usually find, mana rolls usually do give that amount. Like, Mermana gives 1,000, you get so much AD from that. And then that AD also just gives you you can go, like, Archangels as well to get really high AP numbers through that, too. It's just really nuts how strong it is. Anyways, we get some of the plants here. I don't know if there's going to be a plant gap or not, because these guys aren't really taking, like, any damage whatsoever. Like, they are so freaking tanky. I got one of them, at least. I think that my teammate's going to die. I think I'm going to die. Yeah, I don't think that there's any way we could ever win this, no matter how well we played it. There was just no way, because they don't take any damage whatsoever. We were dealing literally nothing to them. Probably just a issue of just not having that type of character that usually can, like, win fights like that. Not enough consistent damage. But everything can change right now. Okay, I got Demonic Embrace. Did it really give Katarina rerolls? Wow, we had so many rerolls. We'll take Demonic. So Demonic is HP related, which means that we might want to do the Overlord's Bloodmail type game this game. But this is only to get high AP. This is sometimes something that can actually be kind of difficult to win with. Because usually items that literally give you effects, like Rune Carver or Detonation Orb literally stores your damage to hurt them, is way better than just you get AP. And that's what I got. So be aware that this could actually end up really bad. He's one. Nice. And now we just have to play the slow game on her. You should just take the other thing. I'm just gonna wait for this one to spawn. Because as soon as it spawns, we just win. I'll just ult here. I'll let my teammate stack him with the Q, because why not? To give him, of course, a little bit more. Because inside of this game mode, how Nasus works is that you can just get stacks per round, but you can't stack in rounds besides doing champion kills, and it's kind of difficult to do. And now we'll build a Manamune to get a little bit of AP from that. Unless... I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go Heartsteel. You know, I wonder if I can give up the Manamune. Of course, gives you a pretty good amount of AP, but, like, it's not... It doesn't, like, scale past a certain point. It just gives you a lot of AP. But technically, this might scale better, huh? Getting a little bit ballsy with my positioning here. I definitely cannot go in, otherwise I die. I'm just waiting for my Heartsteel to be back up. How come it just spawned with Pros and Thrall? I got one more Heartsteel stack. I can't kill her, so there's not really much I can do. Oh yeah, Yasuo's doing the, like, cringy Rite of Ruin build where you just make it so you just constantly shield. But at least we got a decent amount of stacks that round, huh? Your abilities apply your effects. Q ability haste. I was hoping to find that. I was thinking to myself, Phenomenal is by far the one that I want, but if I get Steal Your Heart, this might start getting really insane. So what I'm gonna do is that, you know, we have it now. When we get to 400 stacks, it increases our stack amount by a pretty significant amount. Dude, I am so frustrated that I'm not auto-attacking and getting a hit off. Can you just stand still for a second? There we go. Thank you. Because I don't really want to beat them yet. Bro, it is completely fine. I know that she is, like, trying to kill us and stuff, but I don't think that she can. So it's gonna be okay. Trust. I'll just take this one over here. We have our ultimate back up, and then we're okay. I just want to get my Heartsteel. Nice. Another Heartsteel stack. Alright, we can kill her now. The only thing we were waiting for is just getting another Heartsteel stack for ourselves, because that's really the only thing that matters here. And when we finish this, then we'll get a huge amount of HP from this, and that then will make it so my Demonic, which gives us percentage AP based off of missing HP up to 45%, get triggered easier, and then we go like Overlord's Bloodmail, and we go that because that gives us AD based off of our HP, and then also the lower we get, the more AD we get based off of a percentage. And, yeah, we're just, like, set to, have a ridiculous number this game. So everything kind of panned out in the way that I wanted to. I'm glad that I made the decision to not go Mermana. Turns out that was a very good idea. Everything is working perfectly. Exactly how we want it. What is my QAP ratio in this game mode? Okay, everything seems the same. Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Dude, you killed my teammate pretty easily there. Wow. The amount of damage that you deal to is kind of incredible. But I got my Heartsteel off. I was able to hit her one time. Good. Because if I'm not able to hit her one time, then it's just screwed. Shadowrunner, Giant Slayer, oof. Bravest. Yeah, they're like pure damage build. I don't know if that means that maybe we can just build a bunch of armor against them and like be okay. See how much my AP is though? The only risky part of doing this is that can we get strong enough, fast enough, like finishing Steal Your Heart, can we do it fast enough to really start benefiting from it? Because there's some teams that might be very challenging to beat. Okay, we got the health in size 1. Of course we're going to take that, because that just makes us be able to scale with everything that we have better. But still, every factor that I'm doing here is still going to probably be hard to win, purely because I don't have anything that is oriented towards increasing my damage besides just AP ratios. We don't have any good effects. We still really might need another Prismatic to really do something. Otherwise, we need to figure out an item that will, like, help out a lot. We could, like, buy a Death Cap, of course, to increase our AP even further, but we're kind of at a very difficult point in the game. Nasus also dies very quickly, which is not good for us. I'm really hoping that this next 2 hits that I get on these guys will be enough to get my stuff. $3.99? $3.99. That's kind of a joke, is it not? Just try to kite them out. Oh, okay, that last Q kind of almost got me. I'm gonna maybe die to Singe Poison because of that. And because I didn't get it, then my stacks didn't go off. Luckily for us, it will work, but, like, what the heck, dude? I'm so sad that happened. I feel like he probably should have just, like, let them, like, not kill him at the end, because I would rather have it completed now. Oh, well, though. Yeah, do we think that 1v1ing is good? I think 1v1ing might be okay. I do like that. We do have a lot of AoE in our kit, but it will help out my teammate, I think. And I still should be, I think, okay on my side, I believe, too, to keep myself alive. Nice, it chose my teammate. Cool. Man, if we instantly consume your remaining rerolls, if at least 5 were... Oh, I get a prismatic. Increase max HP based off of... Every single time that I cast anything, I get AP now. Because I have Adapt. So auto attacks trigger it, but also using my abilities trigger it. It's pretty okay. Steal Your Heart is done. But despite having Steal Your Heart done, we don't have much CDR, which is kinda could be an issue because of this factor. Because he has Detonation Orb and I don't, so... Like, even though my EP is going up and up, it doesn't really matter too much. Because having 1400 AP is actually less impactful than usually becoming tanky. So I took like 10,000 damage, which makes it so difficult for us to beat those guys. Plus, Nasus still doesn't feel very strong, which is rough. We don't have enough CDR, too. We need to somehow get CDR, but I don't really know how we're going to do that at this point. Because we obviously hit hard with our abilities, kind of, if we can get through a lot of their pen. But we can't, which is the problem. So even fighting a team like this could be very, very challenging for us. Because how much magic resist do they have? Only... Dude, only a little bit, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Does that mean we need to go... Critical healing? First champion? Lightning Rod? This is rough. I'll buy HP. HP pot, good luck for this round. It could be a little bit too difficult to be able to carry this. We have a crazy run going, but I don't know if the AP is going to be enough to be able to win it. If I could spam more, then probably, but because I can't, then... Also, this guy does percent damage, sadly, which is kind of a big deal, so... No, I'm gonna die because of he's over here and I can't get back over. And meanwhile, Nasus probably isn't gonna be able to kill him either because he doesn't really deal any damage. It's only me right now. I have 2,000 AP, but it's just not enough. The only way you win is by rezzing me, brother. I don't know if you can get there, but it's the only win con we have at this point, and it feels like you're just getting CC'd to death. Damn, well, we tried with a crazy run, but unfortunately for us, our teammate just is not able to pull through, and Lissandra just isn't really the strongest of champions. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye.